Uh-oh, the music stopped.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen? How is everybody doing today?
I'm doing very well. Doing very well.
We're good.
What is it?
Oh.
Welcome to Beyond the Streams. We're on, what is this, episode 11 now?
11. Amber's 11. First. Amber's first. You're number one. You're number one.
Number one.
Kyle, you're number two. You're number two.
Who does number two work for? Oh, welcome in, guys. I am Darth Wakko Gaming. Nope, this side. Bowler Dan Gaming.
Bowler Dan Gaming.
This guy.
He's holding us all up.
Streams.
He holds us up all the time, you know.
The Canadian branch of THF.
That's me, eh?
Sorry, eh?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
With his Chris Farley shirt on. Is that what that is tonight?
Yeah. Chive shirt.
Nice.
Down by the river.
Down by the river.
Yeah.
Oh,
good stuff.
Yeah, I was watching. I was skimming through, and the Tommy Boy was on this week, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
So I popped in again. It was funny. I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta watch this whole thing again." It was so funny.
Man,
yeah.
The best part is when he's doing that demo on that guy's desk, and he like crashes the cars together. Oh man,
that is good. So he's selling brake pads, I think.
Yes,
exactly. Is that what? Yeah, that's what it was. Wait a minute. There's another car related.
Down by the river.
Before I have to leave for work, have Hash Brown tell you about how she almost committed Grand Theft Auto. Uh-oh.
GTA Hash Brown.
Was she GTA role playing again?
Video game or in real life?
Real life.
Oh my god, I almost missed Mr. Wakko before bedtime.
I don't know about you guys, but I've gone to the wrong car before thinking this is my car, and then you're like, why is it not unlocking? And you're like, oh shit, this is not mine.
I
think I've done it.
Would have to say that I don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah, you guys aren't living.
I always have little things about my cars that you know, like something dangling from the window, or I've been in the car business like half of my life. So one of the things that I always look at is license plates.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you. Yeah, she's done that. I can believe she probably does it daily.
It's like maybe once a year I'll do that, or it won't.
You're
actually
gonna be sent to the garage again, and not allowed to come back out.
But no, so it goes along with my high attention to detail. Anyway, I'm like a super OCD about stuff, but yeah. So I've never. I always know it's my car or it's not my car because I don't know.
It's your car, yeah. It's just
it's my superpower.
No, I've seen bits and pieces of Strange Brew, but I have not seen it in its entirety.
Oh, that was good.
What is that?
That one too.
Strange Brew.
Oh, what is that?
It's a Canadian moving, yeah.
With Rick Moranis and
That's right.
Oh, it's a movie?
I can't remember the name of the other guy.
Who's his name?
I can see his face. I can see his face now.
Oh, me too.
Wait,
I gotta go find it.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids guy. The
no
dad.
Kidding. It's got to be old then, because that's like the last thing he did was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It is old.
And then he just disappeared from Hollywood.
It was when they were on was it CT? What was that called? CTV or something like that. That you had a Canadian comedy show up there. It was a competition.
There's a few of them.
It was back in the 80s, and it was competing against
Max was barely born.
83.
83, yeah. And who was it? Dave Thomas. Yep.
Dave Thomas is the Wendy's guy. Yeah.
No, not that Dave Thomas.
I mean, he's cool too, but
yeah.
The Wendy's guy?
The hoser.
The Wendy's guy.
Yeah.
Hoser.
Oh, there we go. I just said it.
Take off, eh?
take off.
I'll take off.
Then there's Letterkenny.
Batter.
There's all sorts. We have some good shows. Occasionally we have good shows that come out of Canada.
Dude, Letterkenny is easily one of my like top 10 comedy shows. I love it. I love it.
Was Trailer Park Boys wasn't Canadian, was it?
Yeah, it was. I've watched a couple episodes.
See,
a lot of people are like, "Oh, you like Letterkenny? You got to watch Trailer Park Boys."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know.
I've seen bits and pieces and clips, and people have shown me stuff on YouTube, and I laugh my ass off. But every time I watch it, I'm like,
Yeah. I got to give it another chance. In all fairness, though, because I felt the same way the first time I watched Rick and Morty. I didn't think it was all that funny or all that great the first time I watched it. Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset. Maybe I need to give Trailer Park Boys another chance. But Letterkenny, 10 times better at this point in time, in my humble opinion.
Right. Just spend more time in the garage before you watch it.
I tried that.
You'll be fine.
So what are we talking tonight? About tonight? What are we talking about tonight?
We're all talking about what cars we had, that kind of left an impact. Maybe not left an impact, but our favorite cars. Our first car, our second car, our, the this and that, and then finishing up with what we're driving now.
What do we have some cool car stories coming up?
No,
not on my side.
None.
No.
I think you have the most car stories, Wakko. Being you used to work at the dealership, multiple dealerships.
Multiple dealerships. This is true. Well, okay, so let me bring up some stuff here. Some stuff.
That's good.
Did we get the shares all out everywhere we wanted to get them? Let's see. I should probably check on that real quick. Hang on. Do we have a TV timeout? Can I get a commercial in here somewhere?
Well, you could, push a movie button.
Oh, sparkly nice.
A clip.
It's really good. No.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, it's in the wrong screen. That's why I'm like, where is my screen? There we go.
It's in front of you.
Yeah, which screen?
Uh-oh. Hang on.
Bullard in. Somebody wants your hat.
Patriot hat.
1984 Crown Victoria. Heath, was that your first car? Tell me that was your first car.
Darren Clark, do you know that movie?
Amber hates driving. Oh, I like driving, actually. Not in traffic, obviously, but like driving.
Okay, I can bring up Mass's cars here.
My Kaz.
There we go. Let's see. Let me get this over here on this screen.
So is it like a montage? Like, is it like picture by picture? Or
I just got a kind of like we do the memes.
Okay, perfect.
And hopefully I'll be able to figure out dance when we get to it.
I can send you the PowerPoint presentation if you want.
Oh, geez. I don't think I have PowerPoint on here, actually.
No PowerPoint.
Share screen.
No, that was not my first car, but one of my favorites.
Here's your first car.
There's my first car,
Ooh,
1986 Mustang 3.8. Gutless piece of shit.
Ooh, my first car was an 86 when we get to that.
Was it? But I
I
loved it. I really did.
So
I eventually tinted the back windows and I got rid of those spoke hubcap things that are on there. It was a good first car. I worked all summer at a chicken farm actually to get the $2,500 to get it. Yeah, it was a great car. It never actually broke down on me ever. It's really good. I put a 12-inch sub in the back in this. Have you ever been in a Fox body? Holy shit. That is way too much sub for a little car. But, back when what was I? I can't remember what age I was, like 18, 19 maybe? Yeah, that was a brand new car the year I graduated. There you go, Darren. the classics, nothing but the classics. But yeah, great car. I loved it. And we'll move on from this one, I guess.
Oh, what happened?
So this was my black. Oh, that's not the right. Okay, there you go. Anyway, I like the Mustangs. So that, you know, that first one sold me on the Mustangs. Surprising, I know. But then I bought another one.
Why?
What?
Sorry, I'm a Chevy guy.
You're a Chevy guy. Well, I don't know. Good memories. I don't know. I probably almost killed myself a few times in each one of these cars, but maybe I like, you know, the typical Mustang.
I like the
driver, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was right around the time Fast and Furious was out, I believe, as well. Like the first one. This was a 97 GT. Now in those years they didn't have the 5 liters, so it was a 4.6, but it was standard. It was shiny. I washed the shit out of that thing all the time. Every Friday, that car was clean inside and out. Love that car. I'll eventually get another Mustang again. It's on my list of things to do.
I didn't even know they had them in Canada.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is that an import?
We have everything. Yeah, it's an import from the United States. Yes, don't worry. Our speedometers say kilometers per hour.
Yeah, does it like
not miles? Miles.
Do you say I'm going to go buy an import this year? You know?
No. You guys, it's the same. It's the same. Our imports are your imports,
wait a second.
Yeah, funny.
Do you
go ahead.
Any of your own cars?
We have lots of car plants. Yeah.
I mean, well, do you have
half of the American car plants are in Canada or Mexico?
Right, but are they any? Do you have any like national brands up there?
National,
do you have that you export to other countries, or is it all?
No,
I can't think of a Canadian.
I can't think of a Canadian car either. So all your cars are imports. Then okay, got it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. We'll just loan you the telephone that Canada invented, and you can go call somebody who cares. You know,
there's another Ford.
We're a Ford family. You know what? They've never done us wrong. They never blow it up or any of that. But yeah, F-150. I loved it. It went a little more off-roading on this one. It was winter, as you could tell. I have everything America has, just slightly worse. Brian, get out of here. Yeah, this truck was great too. There's not much to say about this truck.
Love the mountains.
Yeah, that's
that's a beautiful pic. You look like Wayne from Letterkenny in this pic.
That's exactly how I felt in that. But before it was even out.
You're like pitter patter, bud.
Pitter patter, bud. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. I don't even know what to say about this truck. I put it in park going down a hill once by accident. I was trying to put it into like 1 or something, and I bumped it, and I put it in park while it was driving forward, and all I heard was just click, 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 and I pulled it back into drive. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was like, "Oh, okay, great. I'm glad it still works."
You got one more
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, one more. That's the Current, I believe. The Current commuter car, the Kia Rio. It's back when it was pretty new. It was pretty shiny too. I like things that shine. Shiny.
You like the rear end picture here.
Yep. You gotta like the booty of the car. It's the best part. It's the best part. It's the best part. Yeah, I don't know. I've got 166,000 on this one. It's a commuter car. It's burns oil, even though you can't see anything coming out the back, and it's great on fuel. I can't seem to kill the thing, because when I kill it, I get to get a new one, or not a new one, new Kia, but probably a Mustang. But anyway, it won't die. So, yay, Kia! I also have a Sorento van, Kia Sorento. We've got Fords and Kias, and that's I've owned a Volkswagen in there. I didn't have a picture of 2001 Jetta diesel. That was
before
all right.
they all got recalled.
Just before we had kids, and then when we had our first kid, we tried to put a car seat in the back, and now all of a sudden the passengers eating their kneecaps because there's no room in the back for this car seat. So we're like, yeah, we're getting rid of this. So that went out. And then actually that's when we switched to Kia. I had a Sportage. That was our first Kia. A lot more room. Very good. Very good cars. They're cheap. They're, like I said, I can't kill this thing. So that says a lot right there. I know Darren's got a bunch of Kias too. They're driving.
They're getting very popular.
They're
doing a good job with their cars too. I haven't checked a whole lot of them out personally, but I see them everywhere. And I mean,
they're affordable too, right? So that, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, that helps. That helps. They're not following in some of the major mistakes that other lower end Japanese car brands have made, like Mitsubishi and some of those others that just sold their soul to anybody that would that could fog a spoon to get cars.
Mitsubishi, they had the Eclipse, right, and then they turned it into this crossover thing. It's like, why would you do that? Give it a
their
different.
downfall was doing they were doing what were they, like 72-month loans, when 72-month loans weren't the standard like they are nowadays, but they were doing them back in the early aughts when then they were given a year before their first payment was due. People were buried in their cars. I mean, their repo rate was just astronomical.
It's
it was just
pretty much criminal, like to give that to do that, right? The people aren't going to be able to. Who wants to pay for a car that long? unless you absolutely have to, right? Like if that's the only way to get a car, fine, that's great, then do it. That's what it's there for. At the same time, it's like, holy shit.
Y'all keep discussing that for a second. Let me see if I can figure out.
Okay, great.
On the screen.
What's my favorite movie car? Oh, okay. Well, what movie? What chat were you reading?
Darren was asking, what car do you want to have?
Sorry, it's moving around. Want to have. Sorry, it's moving up and down. There. What do I want to have? 2021 Shelby. I mean, duh. I'd also take a Charger, a Challenger. I'd take the new Camaro, DeLorean. I've always wanted a DeLorean. That'd be mint. Who doesn't want a time machine, right?
I mean, yes, sign me up. I'm in.
You know what? I saw I found a website. You can get a new DeLorean made because they have warehouses of parts, and they basically build you a new one with all the parts they have.
No,
everything.
DeLorean's coming back. There's
is that true? I heard something about that, and I was like, no, this just must be a rumor or something.
No. Yeah, they're like designing a new DeLorean and stuff.
I hope it's so cool.
I'm pretty sure it's true. I don't know. Don't get me lying. I've been to the garage today. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it like it is right here.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right.
Kia Sorento for Regina.
That is not my original picture of my car, but
that's it, huh? We started.
That was my first car.
Did you have power?
Yeah, the current car. Yes.
Did you have power steering in that thing? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. That's an '86 Ford Tempo.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Like I said in chat earlier that I don't have a digital copy, so I have a picture. You guys know what this is? Guys,
a photograph.
This is actually a photo.
You got an iPhone?
My car.
They used to print it on paper.
Yeah, and I'm
gonna have to teach you how to do quick little PDFs from your scans with your iPhone.
Oh, I can. My wife just put it on my desk a minute ago. So
she's like, I found it.
You know how we scan stuff.
I found it.
Yeah, so that was my first one.
Regina
the funny thing is, I didn't know anything about cars. I think I was 18 when I got that one, and I bought it myself.
Yes.
And the car I was driving before that was a '82 blue pickup truck that my parents had. I think it was a Chevy
S10.
S10, I think it was.
Yeah, S10's pretty popular.
Okay. And then the next car on that list is the next car I bought, which was a '91 Toyota Tercel.
Toyota, right? Yeah.
Classic.
Yep. Because that's all I could afford at the time. So that's what I got. And my wife ended up driving.
You tell me when to go.
Me. Yeah, and go to the next one. I have no other than that had black vinyl seats, and those are so freaking hot.
Oh, jeez. At least you're in the Northeast. This is like that would be torture down here.
Yep. And then I bought a '92 Nissan Sentra. So I remember that one. And then I have no idea. Remember what the years were for the next ones, but I had a Chevy Town and Country. I ended up getting for work.
Chrysler Town and Country.
Yep. Town and Country. I don't remember what year it was.
Minivans are comfortable though.
Oh yeah, that one is a nice one. That had lots of missiles.
Yeah, I know they're not whatever. They're not cool or whatever, but I wish I would have bought my minivan years before I actually did, because I was holding on to the I'm never going to own a minivan, and then I bought one. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that was nice because you carried computers and whatnot. Back then, you had huge computer boxes and everything. You just loaded it up and delivered them and whatnot.
The automatic doors are
styling.
Amazing.
Yeah. Well, that didn't have automatic doors.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
we have that on our Kia. It's
automatic
amazing.
Doors.
Yeah, so good.
And then I had a Plymouth Breeze. Like I said, I have no idea what year it was. And we had that until we had kids, I think, because then we got to the point where you're not going to get a car seat in the back seat very easily. Same thing as Mass had.
It looks like there's a lot of.
It looks like there's room, but there's not.
So is that the reason you have kids after this car? Is because there's a big back seat?
That's a big back seat.
We'll leave that for another story.
Okay, different beyond the stream.
Type of one in the chat if you're too young to remember Plymouth as a brand.
Darren was there when they had Plymouth Rock. So, yeah,
I don't suspect Darren or Heath are going to type one.
Then the next one that I had a Suzuki Sidekick 4x4 4-door.
So
those are sweet. Those are cool.
Nice. That was a nice car. That was one of our favorites at the time. Yeah, that was a good time. And then of course, we started our minivan because we had kids.
Yeah.
So that was the first of many minivans. I think that was the Quest. Was our first Nissan Quest was our first one.
Okay. Yeah.
That had to have been, let's see, Rachel's 98, 99. So probably 99 or 2000 maybe.
Darren said
minus 20. All right.
And then,
oh wow.
And then I had an Nissan Altima for a while.
What year was a lease. That?
Bitchin'.
I think that was the same time in the early 2000s.
I'd say that body style, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
That was early 2000, 2001, I think, maybe something like that. And that was a lease, so I had that for only a couple of years.
I remember the Plymouth.
I had a Rodeo. Prowler. I love the Rodeo.
The Isuzu. Those are good too. I know family friends of ours had one of those, and it was just again, it was like indestructible.
Oh yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
And then I went on to the next one. Again, we had more minivans. So my wife had another Dodge Caravan. I think
you guys love the minivan.
Oh, my wife.
They're so practical.
First one, she wasn't a minivan since the 2000s. So she had a minivan for almost 20 years.
Oh wow!
And then let's see. Then I had a Nissan Xterra.
Those were fun looking vehicles.
That was a nice looking car. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, they were.
It rode a little rough because
all Nissan SUVs ride a little rough.
Yep. And then
you've owned so many cars.
I am old. And remember, there's two of us, right? So this is my wife. My wife had
okay. Yeah.
She went to the Pacifica, right? That was. She keeps moving up the line as we get older.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say this is a Town and Country, but that's right.
No,
they
this is
changed the name to the Pacifica. The Chrysler Pacifica used to be an SUV.
That's correct.
Before it was
or a
minivan.
crossover SUV, whatever they want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot they moved that name over to the minivan line.
Yeah. And then you were talking about Kia. That's a Kia Borrego.
A Borrego.
Yeah, that was made in 2010, and I love that car.
That must have been before the Soul was out. Is that what they had before the Soul?
This was a three row too. This had a back seat.
Oh,
you could see this is a third row. It was bigger than the Sorrento and the Santa Fe. So this was like their entry in there. This is the first time that they made it for 2 years. And so needless to say, when it got to 9 years old and my daughter was driving it, there were no parts for it. So it needed a new sensor, and they wouldn't fix it because they didn't have any parts. So I basically had to trash it after 9 years.
Oh god, that sucks.
And it's like, what the? So I'm not going to buy a Kia again. Sorry.
Oh, come on. They've changed.
They've done a lot better. They've made a lot less mistakes like that.
Yeah.
And then so I went from the Kia to
Toyota.
Highlander, the Toyota Highlander. That was my first Highlander. That was in 2015. My son drives that still. My son still drives that right now, and it's got 170,000 on it. So
probably lasts for 100 more if you take care of it.
Yep. Yeah. And then my wife went from her Pacifica to a Honda Pilot. So she got away from the minivan. That's the first car that wasn't a minivan for her since the early zeros of 2000. Then that's my 2020 Highlander. Every 5 years, because I kind of have them as company cars. So every 5 years, I swap out my cars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So, and then I get to keep it because it's my company car. But I did just get this one a few weeks ago. This is the 2021 Highlander hybrid. So I went from the non-hybrid to the non-hybrid to the hybrid this year.
Nice.
Okay,
so,
nice.
And I love this one. This car is awesome. I'm getting almost 40 miles to the gallon on it. So it's pretty cool. And
for an SUV type thing, yeah, that's great.
Yep. So and that's the color too. That's the opulent amber, they call it.
It's hard to tell what color that is on this picture, but
it
is
like black or brown or
it's like a cherry black.
It looks like cherry coffee.
Yeah.
Below it has a nice maroon hue to it when the sun hits it just right as well, depending on the angle. So yeah, no, it's a pretty car. That's the one I'm driving right now.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I think I'll just keep driving the Highlanders until they mess it up. But it's a great car. I love it.
Yeah.
So big Toyota fan. We got a big Toyota fan over here, big Kia fan over here, and Ford.
Mostly
what
Ford.
We're hearing.
Yeah, Ford for sure. Kia's great commuter.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, yeah. Let's read some of these comments here of some of these beauties that people are driving. Let's see here. Scroll back up.
You get for the oldest car driven every day. You still driving a 94 Heath. Wow.
Oof.
Aaron had a Torino, 1967.
A Gran Torino.
Wow.
Rachel
just says Torino.
Was the first to remember. She loved the Borrego. Yeah, Rachel drove the Borrego after I had it for 5 years. She drove it for another 4 until it bit the big one. And the only reason we couldn't use it was because it went past inspection.
Yeah, we used to have this thing called air care, and anything under the 2000 needed to get the exhaust tested for hydrocarbons. And if it didn't pass, you'd have to go get it fixed so it would pass. And that was just to help. It was a money grab. It was a money grab, but I don't know. It kind of did make the air cleaner, I guess, because everybody either fixed their car or went out and got a new one that would pass. So,
yeah, the car I really want to get. I want to get a Monte Carlo SS. Just like the looks of that one.
Like the big body one from 99?
Yeah, the big bit from the 80s. Yeah, from the 80s ones.
Oh, really?
The late mid 80s.
See, there's
you don't see many of those around anymore.
No, you don't.
The 99 is the one that's like big time worth a lot because it wasn't produced very long. That's the one, the Monte Carlo SS. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking Impala. That's the Impala SS.
Oh,
yeah. The Impala.
That's cool. That's cool too, though.
Is the one that one is worth a lot because
land yachts.
Yeah, it's kind of like the 2-door Tahoe from the late 90s. That was the last time that Chevy made a 2-door Tahoe, and the big body Tahoe, in 2-door, and they kept making it in Mexico, but not here in the States. Sorry, car business nerd. Oh, hang on, I gotta.
You came across Yoshi, he's in sale.
Who knows where the 1978 Trans Am was made famous?
Oh, that was Smokey and the Bandit.
I was going to say, Smokey and the Bandit.
That would have been my guess, yeah.
1978.
It was black with the gold eagle on the hood.
All right, so my first car, along with Mass Daddy, was a 86 Toyota Corolla hatchback, 4-door.
It's so square.
Oh my God. This car was amazing.
Look at the headroom in that thing. It's perfect.
Dude, this car was I burned up 3 different clutches. I replaced the radiator twice. I originally bought it from some old lady in my church for like $600. And I beat the absolute living shit out of this car. This is actually a pretty close to actual representation of the car because I had a silver one. The only problem is mine was like stripped down and ready to repaint. It was primer gray, and they just never put the last coat on. They never put the paint coat on, so it was just primer.
Wow.
The whole car. My buddies and I called this car the shaggin' wagon. Although no shagging took place in this car. It was just like that irony type joke.
Yeah.
And I used to scare the absolute living shit out of everybody that drove with me because I was that guy that drove like nothing mattered. Like I was going to live forever, bro.
Driving like you stole it.
Yeah.
Driving like you stole it.
Thank God it was not a sports car. Because it had this car been able to go faster than 85, I would have pushed it.
You can't even go back in time.
I think it went 100 miles an hour like one time going downhill.
Those tires don't even look big enough for the car size.
No, they're like spares nowadays.
Yeah.
Right? Those are donuts. I will never, ever, ever forget this car. It was the greatest car ever, man. I loved it. So the way you drive on Fortnite is how you drive in real life. Yes.
Well,
hashtag facts. My next car, I sold that car, by the way, for $600 after I got done using it. Wow. So I broke even.
Whoa.
I was destined for the car business.
There you go.
My next car, I bought this truck from my parents when I got done with the Corolla, and this was a cool one. The cool thing about this truck is my parents bought it. It was like a showroom model, and it had all the bells and whistles and a rare sunroof. Like most mid-size pickups don't have sunroofs, right?
No.
And so they bought it with a sunroof, and my dad was a railroad engineer, and he had it parked out at the rail yard while he was on a run. And we had a bad hailstorm, and it demolished the truck. And so when they rebuilt the truck, they rebuilt it without the sunroof.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it no longer when I took it over, it didn't have a sunroof, and I was like, "What?"
Really?
I was so bummed.
The value of that thing just went. Yeah,
I know, right? There you go, Mass.
Yay! No, hang on. Let me guess the year. Oh, the color just changed. It was weird. It looked brighter before.
Huh?
Let's see. It's a V6.
Yes.
Okay. It's a I can't see the back end.
Yeah, that's where a lot of changes happen.
That's where it gives away the year sometimes. I'm gonna 94.
It was a 98.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, it was a 98. And I had the transmission replaced about 2 months after I bought it at 11,000 miles.
What?
Yep.
Automatic?
That is one reason why I hate Ford. They have their V6 transmissions were absolute garbage for, well, they pretty much still are.
They don't make them anymore. It's all the EcoBoost. No, they don't. They changed the EcoBoost.
Darren, how was the Model A? How was the Model A? Do we have anybody who drove those?
They stopped making that.
Oh man.
Darren created the Model A.
I will say I think this is my only sports car, and I'm kind of bummed about that. One day I will have another sports car. My next one was a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Those are comfy
I
too.
also bought from my parents. I just kept buying their cars after they were done with them. I was like, no, don't trade it in, sell it to me. You know. So this is the next one that I got from them, and this is the only vehicle that I have had an accident in, a real accident in, and I totaled it by flipping it over on the highway.
Whoa.
Yeah. I had just gotten onto the highway after I got done playing softball, beer league softball, where I was actually being perfectly safe because I knew I had to drive home. And I stopped by the gas station at the corner and picked up a 12-pack of beer because I wanted to drink since I couldn't drink at the game. And I got on the highway. As soon as I got on the highway, I like to floor it. I drive fast, and I get all the way over to the left side, and the car in front of me hits their brakes. So I go to move into the left hand or in the right hand lane, and there's a car right there. So I jerk it back to the left, and next thing I know, this thing's doing this. Back to front, back to front. I can't. And I turned it one last time. It flipped up in the air, landed on the roof, and slid about 100 yards. Because I was going pretty fast right out the gate.
Did you survive?
Yeah. Not a scratch on me.
I'm dead, man.
I hit the roof of the car. The roof hit the roof of the in front of the car. The windshield broke out, and sparks were just flying in my face. And I can remember. I'm still holding on. I can remember it like it's yesterday. Seriously, I'm still holding on to the steering wheel, and I say, "Oh shit, I'm fucked." Like just as calm as that. Seriously. And it finally stopped sliding, and I'm still holding on to the steering wheel, and I'm like, what's next? Is that
gonna hit you, right? Yeah.
Wow.
And my panic moment came because I'm hanging upside down from my seatbelt. The weight of my body, I couldn't press the button. The seatbelt wouldn't release me. And that's where I started panicking. I'm like, I got to get out of here.
It's gonna blow.
By the time I finally crawled out of that thing, there was like 20 people all around my car, and I'm like, they're like, oh my god, people are freaking out, and I was like, guys, I'm fine. I'm
a little
Look
hungry.
at my car. And by the way, that 12-pack of beer was everywhere.
Oh no, that never looks good either.
So the officer, when he came to the scene of the crash, he asked me if I had been drinking, and I told him, I was like, I just got done playing softball. I had 1 or 2 beers, over the course of a couple hours while I was up there. But no, like I even picked up a 12-pack to go home with because couldn't drink because I was driving. And they were like, yeah, we can tell you've had a pretty bad day. So we're just gonna pretend that's good and that's good. I was like, whew, thank God.
I was told that's why you should keep a receipt when you buy beer in case you get in an accident or something. You'd be like, no, look, I just bought this, because they're time stamped, right?
Oh yeah. That's not a bad idea. So I got a few irrelevant cars. I got a Corolla. A Honda Civic. I can't remember what year. I had a white one and a blue one. And then my next car was
Tacoma.
A Tacoma. I had to get this because I was going into the business, or I was going to work for an independent contractor as a dish network installer. So I needed a truck. So I traded in the white Civic. My ex-wife, she was still driving the blue one. I traded in the white one for this one, and started installing dish network satellites. And then that truck got repoed. So then I finally decided that I needed to go get another car. So I went way back. This is a 93, I think. A 93 Explorer. I went way back.
Wow.
I bought a cash car because my last truck got repoed. So
yeah,
I had to go back and get a cash car and start all over again.
It's a nice pinstripe.
This was actually my wife's first car. When we first started dating, she bought this car while we were dating, and then it became our car because we moved in together after that. And then our next car, the first car that we bought together was I think it was a 2004. I'm pretty sure it was a 2004 Volkswagen Passat. Dude, this car had some zip. This was the absolute zippiest 4-cylinder I've ever had in my life. Like, I really couldn't even believe it was a 4-cylinder.
Was that one turboed?
Yeah, it was turbo.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, I was like, wow.
Yeah, all of a sudden, all the Volkswagen guys start to make a little bit of sense, right? And you're like, oh, okay, this is a nice car.
That was fun. It started having all kinds of mechanical problems that were way too expensive to fix. I'll never buy another Volkswagen. Yeah. Then I bought. This is my when I first returned to the car business. I was doing non-selling things, and I decided I wanted to go back into sales. And my wife and we only had one car, the Passat. So I needed a second car because I was going to work at a much better dealership farther away. So I had to buy something real quick. And this was the only thing that they had in my price range. And I absolutely hated the car and traded it only a couple months later. But I did have this color Nissan Altima. It was a 2010, I think. And it was like the base, like no bells and whistles. Just, I hated this car. For every day I had it in like the 3 months that I owned it, I hated it. And the backstory here is I went to Detroit on a walk around contest on the 2014 Silverado. And I ended up advancing through regionals and nationals. And when the GM sent me to Detroit to do the walk around contest with 4 other people from around the country, and I won like $5,000. And so I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome!" So as soon as I got back, I traded that Altima in for a brand new 2014 Malibu. I was like, "There's my down payment right there." So, and this is. I got into the car business, and I got addicted to having new cars all the time.
So is that fountain like the same one from Married with Children at the beginning, like that one, or?
I don't know. This is a website picture because I wasn't big into like taking pictures of all my stuff back in the early days of social media. So
right, yeah, no reason to.
Yeah, so I don't have any pictures of any cars that I owned. Like these are all website pictures, And then we got rid of the Passat because of all its problems and got a Suburban. which was awesome.
America.
Yes. I actually love this Suburban. It was an old one, but at the time we owned it, but we loved it. And then I finally traded in the Malibu and got the Chevy Colorado. This is a 2015 Chevy Colorado. This is actually mine. There's the classic website or the
Still
classic
drive that?
sticker. No. That was 2015. And then the very next, we traded the Suburban in for a Traverse. There's my wife. There's the dealership I worked at. This is her favorite. She's still mad at me that I got rid of it.
Who's that other guy in the back?
Spoiler alert.
Who is that guy? I don't know who that guy is, actually. So, so I got addicted to just trading cars. And in the 7 years that I worked at the dealership, I had a lot of vehicles. So these are going to go fast. Then I traded the Colorado, license plate Wakko.
Awesome.
Or the silver Silverado right next to it. So this is the changing of the guard right there. Is exactly what I put on social media when I posted that.
Switching the plates.
And then the next year I traded the silver one for the red one.
I like the red one.
Yeah. Dude, I really like that one.
I do really like that body style.
Unfortunately, that truck was a victim of COVID. And it got repoed about 9 months ago. So, it is what it is, right? That one's no longer with us. But we do still have our Blazer. We got rid of the Traverse at the same time that we switched trucks. And so this is our current and only vehicle at the moment.
Oh, there you go.
And we love this thing, too.
Yeah, it's slick looking. Yeah, very streamlined. Yeah, compared to your first car. To this?
Oh my God. Yeah, night and day, bro. Yeah. Night and day.
I mean, the same headroom, but different.
I miss my truck, though. I really do. The first chance we get to become a truck family once again, we will absolutely be doing it. Like, we live in Texas. We're homeowners. Like, seriously, I found a dozen reasons why I still need a truck, like, all the time. It's, man,
dude, if I had to go buy a truck right now, like, I'd have a hard time actually making the final pick. Fords, I like. Dodge, I like them. I like the new Chevs, or the GMCs. I like all the trucks right now. I see them driving down the road, and I'm like, oh man, that's a good looking truck.
Yeah. I'm not a Ford fan or definitely not a Dodge fan, but they're all making good looking trucks nowadays. Yeah. So, I mean, you couldn't.
Very hard to
looks
choose.
Alone, you definitely can't go wrong. They're all good looking trucks for sure. I'm always going to be a truck guy, I think. I definitely if I could have any vehicle and money was not an option, the new Chevrolet Corvette is absolutely just amazing.
It looks pretty badass, I gotta say. Bro, it looks pretty sick.
It is. At least before I left the car business, at least I got to see and experiment and play around with that one a little bit. That's a cool car. Sounds cool.
Definitely. Dan, what do you do? What are you driving? The money's no object.
What am I driving? It's probably going to be a Camaro or Corvette.
A Camaro?
One of those. Okay. Or it's one of those two.
We'll meet you guys at the finish line in my Shelby. So
they just discontinued the Camaro again.
They discontinued the Camaro?
Yeah, it's done. It's not being made anymore. Again,
what
they did
took
it once.
Place? Did anything fill its shoes? Nothing.
Nope. It's done again.
It's confusing.
2021 was the last one.
So you're talking about
2021.
The 4 cylinders and 6 cylinders. Like my new 2120 hybrid is got a 4-cylinder in it, and then this supplemented with the electric.
Yeah, fuel.
So it's pretty cool.
Fuel efficient.
Yeah.
GM's got a big push on hybrids and electric cars that I can't remember what year it is now, but they're committed to having at least an option, all electric option in every model by 2032 or whatever.
I don't know if I want all electric yet. I just don't know if I want to do that yet. I don't.
Range anxiety is the biggest thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tesla's got the range, but I don't know. Some of the Volt and the Bolt and all the other ones, they're not quite there.
No, that new Bolt is kind of cool,
commuters. Though. Yeah, they look cool, but yeah, they're just I don't know, if you have to drive 40 minutes or more to get to work, you can't do it.
Yeah. Wait,
I've only
one
put
of you guys has got a
huge
commute, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I only do 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I do.
The funny thing, the electric, I get better gas mileage driving through the city now than I do on the highway. It's weird.
Yeah,
I actually, as much as I'm a Chevy guy, I like the Tesla. I'm almost ashamed to admit it, but because I'm Texas, I'm anti-California, but
there's so many up here. It's nuts. Like in Vancouver,
they're all over the place here too.
All over the place. Really? Okay.
Oh yeah.
They're everywhere. Then they're taking over, I guess. But
now, if they can redesign that pickup the right way.
the Cybertruck,
ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like something out of Tron.
We probably better get some clips and wrap it because we're
pulling it long here.
We're gonna go long.
Oh, we've only been on 15 minutes, but
go long. Okay, let me get the clips. We'll get the clips going.
I don't hear anybody complaining.
Nope.
Darren complained.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. He just gave me a warning.
No, he just a warning. Yeah.
warning.
Darren complained.
Who's first? Who's going up? Who's what do we got here?
Let's go you first since you.
What is in the chat there? I can't see what those pictures are.
Oh, that's Geneviel on because he's on my Twitch.
Ah, okay.
Hitting emojis.
I am Super Jonesy. I echo.
Reverb.
Oh yeah, this is your Banana Rumble clip. This is awesome. Here you go, guys. If you ever
a lot of it's audio. A lot of it's audio is on this one.
Sorry, I need to wipe myself.
Super toots.
Super Jonesy had a super.
Darren said he didn't complain. No, we're just playing.
A laugh track?
Yeah, we're just all in fun, Darren.
The THF community.
All right, banana up. Gotta get
Something's
the wheel
fishy
done, huh?
around here.
Oh yeah.
No, that's just me.
I really am loud on everybody else's streams.
Hey, one good thing about this is I finally have a bolt. Yep.
I think it'll only.
You finally have a hole? What?
I finally have a
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, God, sorry.
A bolt hole.
I heard bolt hole. Everybody like the bolt hole.
Oh god.
Everybody love the bolt hole. Yeah.
You're not
It's
there.
the delectable with the bolt hole and the hole be the butt.
Oh my god.
Regina was cracking up too.
Yeah.
We got one trying to go to the outskirts.
I thought Regina was going to be the next the boiling pot.
Life right now.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
All bananas on the screen.
Bananas. Getting on them.
You almost got him.
Oh god.
Stop exploding, you
Oh, you got him around.
Don't worry.
Banana Rumble, everybody. Banana Rumble.
Let's go.
Oh my god, this guy.
Solo.
Come on.
Blade is dead.
I don't have heels.
Fatality.
Yeah, fatality.
Those guys died.
Ow.
What the? Who uses that in this game? Really?
Bart can't eat it.
They're dominating.
Alright. They came right back. Superman's back for more.
It's only 80 to 37. You never know.
Boom!
Yeah, don't let him catch up.
Was that Lois that got you?
Show no
Yeah,
mercy.
it must have been. It must have been. Have mercy. Have mercy.
Losing your bananas, right?
Death by Peely Blade.
Oh, he got blade too.
Yeah,
Is that Zero?
that's zero cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
zero cool.
Yeah, for having
That
your
was
name as
dirty.
an
That was
anonymous
so dirty. Like I feel
loser.
bad almost. Almost.
Yeah, usually
No,
zero
I
cool is
I'm going on the
NSFW.
mountainside.
Oh, that's good.
Let's get ready to rumble. Big bad pussy.
See, there we go.
Yeah, see? Pull it. Pull the thing. Oh.
You pulled the banana quick, so he said.
Yeah. It's the firecracker remote where you gotta pull it and it goes boom.
Seriously, if you slow down that song, she does say big bad pussy. She really does.
Big bad bussin'.
Oh, I
No,
think
no,
I
no.
got
It's
that
not.
clip.
It's not big bad bussin' at all. No.
Going back to the
Lucy.
rabbit.
She says it. You'll hear it.
Cartoon fish.
Wait, guys, I just saw on the kill feed that somebody died in the cube.
What? Really?
How did you miss that?
I'll have to go back and look.
They died
Don't
to the
believe
cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. I didn't kill by the cube.
Symbol. It was like a cube symbol.
I want to get killed by the cube.
It's the Clinica.
I want Kevin to kill me.
Killed by
Actually, I'd rather get killed by Bluevin.
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 The blue
Kevin.
cube.
Blue Kevin.
Yeah.
Bluevin.
Bluevin.
Copy.
He's
So
just
many
like,
people are confused by Bluevin.
Which is good because he stays where I need him to be.
Bluevin's a lazy shit.
Gotta like this one.
Lazy
Oh man.
You would have good. I made the clip.
Ligma. No. It's-
Hey, Mass, thank you for doing my challenges, for my vehicle challenges. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Way to go, Mass Daddy. Gentlemen,
And people said I would amount to nothing.
I know, right?
Who's laughing now?
You heard me when I said that? I'm sorry, Mass.
Back down to zero.
Wow, I just got a kill with a pistol.
That's amazing.
Bravo.
Feels bad,
Pistols aren't that bad, really, honestly.
but I am.
That's so good.
I just
I love
Here
it.
all week.
Get
though.
the water. Oh, get the water.
So close.
Yeah.
Dude, this is too much fun. Oh my god. Literally just killing the shit out of people with this fucking hand.
Oh, because he had the venom thing.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, we only have 15, so that means they have 14.
Ha! I still killed you. Why are you anonymous in this game mode?
It doesn't make any
You must
sense.
masturbate for a living.
Oh my god. The comments out of Zero Cool are
Oh my god.
unreal.
Oh, they're upstairs.
Burned.
Awkward.
Dance.
That was said a lot that night.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Dude, the guy blew me up.
I just got the rocket.
Oh, the guy blow me up.
This venom has come up here like 4 times.
Nobody makes me bleed my own
Yeah,
blood.
no, yeah. Yeah. He's below me.
Soldier boy.
Below me.
Below me.
Baloney.
Everybody here can below me. There's the evil hash brown on this one, too. This one right here.
Oh yeah! That's evil hash
Evil
brown.
hash brown.
Alright,
I killed the evil hash brown.
Father, loving fucking son of a bitch. I hate your face.
I just shit on that dude.
Oh, evil hash brown came for revenge.
Where is evil hash brown? I must kill her.
I must get her.
Oh
Last scene
Dude, I
in this
totally
corner
forgot all
over
about
here.
the evil hash brown. That was hilarious.
Yeah. We win. Who rules? Bananas rule.
Oh yes.
So anyway, that one it was a little longer than normal
okay.
normal clips, but I wanted to get in all the, you know,
that was awesome.
Zero Cool stuff. That's Banana Rumble,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Like that's what it is.
That's late night THF right there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I am not going to be there tomorrow night. My wife and I are
Especially
going away
when
for the
Zero
weekend.
Cool's there. You're not there tomorrow. That's okay.
No, I'm going away for the weekend with my wife. We just decided yesterday. So we'll go
Well,
away.
that sounds fun.
Sounds like more fun.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I don't know.
Potentially.
No.
Potential.
Yes, it's more fun. Right? Yeah, potentially more fun. Yes.
Awesome.
All right, let's go. Let's get. Let's go, baby. Baby.
Boom.
Oh, Panthers game. Football update.
Let's dance.
Spoiler alert.
Here, let's do it together. Happy moment gone.
There's
There's the good
beautiful
hash
smash.
Your mama.
Yo, mama. Killer voices, so good. Nice. Oh, it's a Peely.
I don't know who that was. I hope it was none of our people.
Don't be our people. That's a Friday night thing. That's it.
Yeah.
Peely's making a comeback. I've seen a lot more Peelys recently.
Oh wait, I'm gonna kill that wall there.
Oh, okay. He's a slippery banana.
This is so funny.
Get your head out of your family's ass.
Oh.
Shoot his toes.
Oh, my ankle.
Got your toes.
Oh, almost dead.
God, nice.
Nice grenade. Oh,
baby.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Until the guy was going after that llama because I knew he had ammo.
Tommy.
All I had was a
that
harpoon gun.
Indestructible board.
Oh my God, what's going
It's the
on?
only gun you got.
The only thing I dropped and they landed right next to me. Hold on. I think I'm gonna go down here. I got like one more hit.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. He's like one hit though. Don't worry, Tommy's coming to the rescue.
Star-Lord.
I saw him, but I couldn't stop dancing.
A minute. I'm dead. Another Tommy and I fun adventure.
Death clips. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if I'll make it either. Nope. It's 5 now.
You lose. Get off my property.
By the gas station.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in this game. He's in there burning. Dude.
For you.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know how that second shot didn't land. This is our duos.
Yeah.
So you didn't want you
Oh, this
taking
was.
that.
I think you were watching this my
was
solo.
bad.
Then we went to the-
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know all you sweaty kids don't think you do this all the time.
Nice,
but this is what I
nice.
do.
Spinach!
So
That's right. I remember this now. I was watching.
there in the middle.
Macaroni, macaroni!
Your mama.
Got that one.
Ooh, blind shot in the bush.
Nice job, Caleb. We took care of that. Cool. Yeah, Tommy's son Caleb and my daughter Rachel were all playing together last night. 33. Keep banging the wall down. He's bounced.
Nice.
Oh,
Get him in the air.
Ooh, beauty.
Good shot. Good shot.
Was a good shot. Damn.
Thank you. That's all.
That's all, folks. Except for Wakko's video.
We got Wakko stuff.
Oh yeah, this loser.
Amber doesn't remember dancing at the no dancing sign. I think you and Tay were having a drink before we started.
Freaking weird. I'm all jacked up all Mountain Dew. All right, let's go. This was custom. I'm sorry about your bad luck. If you're by yourself, I'm sorry about your bad luck.
Right?
Am I all by myself? No, I'm all by myself. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself.
So sorry I missed
You gotta get copyrighted, you know.
I guess I'm gonna be all by myself. These are all from one batch. Well, at least most of this is that one batch. I'm soloing our own customs.
This is where I started watching you.
Oh yeah, because you saw me, right?
I watched this whole thing.
Now we're down to 3 people. I never saw anybody.
Laser.
You didn't even get burned.
Somebody about to get burned though. Gotcha, baby! Let's go! That was Joel.
See, you had the same shotgun, so you both were like, oh man, that's awesome. Such a good win.
I can win a custom.
All by myself.
But only when you're by yourself, right? Is that what it is?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Dude, these mini guns, smack.
Sure. Is it still customs?
No.
No.
Regular squads. This is Monday follower squad. There you go.
Nice.
New snipers, I love as well. A little bit Balenciaga flex. Let's go.
I was gonna say, you got some fancy skins there.
Boy, get out of here! And fun with bots.
Boom. Goodbye, bot.
Did you not hit him?
No, I hit
How is he still alive?
That one time I hit the top of the canister or whatever, a little more Balenciaga flex.
Yeah.
I actually like the packs too. I like the little pseudo knight thing and the dog. All the guy had was a SMG with a little bit of ammo. So I'm like, now how am I going to kill his partner? Got my shoe out.
Oh, nice. And he just thought you were being sweaty there, not that you didn't have any ammo.
I know, right? I have to admit that was those last two were bots for sure, though. They weren't thinking much of anything.
Bots are fun. Bots can be fun.
Bots
and they
are
can
fun.
be a big pain in the ass sometimes.
All right, let's whip through the end of this real quick, and we'll let everybody get back to their regularly scheduled Thursday night. What else do we have? We got the meme of the week.
Ooh, I have no idea what one.
Meme of the week. We got let's see here. Share screen. Share screen. This is great. Veterinarian or taxidermist, either way, you get your dog back.
Win-win. Win-win.
So
that's good.
Genius and effed up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was funny too.
Yeah, you got a lot of cool colors, man. What you got going on in the back? Cable management, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You ever heard of it?
Dollar store, you can get the little Velcro strips. They're like $3.
Mine does not look that way. It's pretty on both sides.
Oh, this one got a lot of hype on this one. That just shows how old we are.
$1, Bob.
This is a high scoring meme right here. And it fit in with today's theme.
Yeah. Fucking right. There it goes.
That was Boiler, I think, is the one that popped that one in there.
$1, Bob.
I will take $1.
Or is it Drew?
Well, it's probably, I don't know.
Oh, that's
In most fights, Fortnite says, staying higher than your opponent is key to winning. Dabs, did you hear that?
Wakko dabs are like, okay, message received.
Yes, and that was mine too, ironically enough. Yeah. Garage time for the win.
Good old Elon.
And the winner submitted by Tebe 1313.
Oh, that's funny.
This is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's heavy if you don't use your arms. Dang.
Oh, Tebe, message Daddy Dabs. Daddy Dabs page. You can hit if you're in my chat right now, you can hit exclamation point Fat Dabs. Message him and let him know that you are the meme of the week winner. He'll get you your 1,000 V-Bucks.
Shouldn't they be using straps?
That's a proper. Yeah. You should be using
strap on.
You should be using the little blue pill from strap on. Little blue pill from Pfizer. That might also help
11 now, right? It's almost 11:30.
Strap off. Oh, we should just stop now. Oh man, we got one more little update here. We got to let everybody know. I didn't get his picture yet, so I didn't get the embarrassing photoshopped biggest loser this week yet.
Wasn't me. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't Bowler Dan.
2 in a row. Not in there.
Are you? Did you win 2 in a row? You're 2-0?
No. I'm 0-1, but I haven't been the bottom for 2 weeks in a row. So
I
was expecting to be last every week. So that I'm doing way better than I thought. So
I got you. Yeah, here's our week 2 matchup recap. I actually won. I was the 3rd best scorer in the league this week. So not the biggest. 4th best. Anyway.
Yeah,
That's what she said. Got to win. The bench warmers. That's right?
Me. Yep.
Bowler Dan with the win. Hash Brown. Hash Brown was really close to being the biggest loser this week, and she was sweating it.
She was terrified this week.
And she got second lowest, and she got a dub. That's nothing wrong with that.
Crap.
Right?
Where's my?
Let's
see. My laptop's about to die.
11
minutes. I got 11 minutes. We can make it through. We'll push through. You
should probably put the power cable in,
I forgot.
I don't know where it is.
Back off, man.
I'm just saying, Dan
Bamford with the picks winners this week. Let's go. Nice. I want to point out, though, had I gotten one more right, I would have won for the second week in a row because I had it dead on at 52 points on Monday Night Football. All I needed was that one pick.
Yeah, it's closest without going over, right?
Well, no. It's just the closest period.
Oh, okay.
We forgot somebody. Squares. Oh, yeah, Squares. Nobody won this week. So clear the board and start again. So, yeah, there we go. There's our THF and football games update for you. What else? Make it quick because I only have a little bit of battery left.
I have nothing else other than I'll miss you guys tomorrow night.
We'll miss you too.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
And it seems like I haven't streamed at all because I've been wicked busy at work, people. It's not that I'm avoiding you guys.
A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. Work. Who does number 2?
86-hour work week,
All right.
Sandbagging.
Is this the awkward wave time?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
We're doing the robot waves.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be live again tomorrow for Fortnite Friday and through the weekend, through the week. Make sure those nerdies are on, and we will see y'all soon.
Peace out.
Can you do that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No.